Uh, sorry, we experienced a glitch. Hope we can get Paul back online. We were talking about his past, and we were beginning to get into the regis of the story. So hopefully we can get Paul back online so that we can continue the conversation. Paul is coming back online. Hi, Paul. You have what? You have a poor network?
No, it's okay. The network is fine. I've been sending you the requests and you've not been
No,
responding.
yeah, but I think you got a glitch. I don't know what's going on.
Okay, I'm available now.
Uh,
I'm here.
you're not. Okay, you're not good. Okay, I'll still ask you the question of when you left KCCA and joined Mbarara. It was seen as who were KCC fans or people who are following KCC. What prompted that move?
I think I was supposed to go at the time I left KCCA. I was supposed to join Vipers. I have to be honest about that. I even had some offers, especially in Egypt, but I couldn't go for those offers because they weren't good deals. So I happened to join Mbarara City because at that moment Vipers had signed so many players. It's not that I feared competition, but then a club that has signed so many players with a new coach at that moment, you never know, you might be out of luck. So I just decided, I made a decision of going to Mbara to give it a try because I knew Mbara is that's my side, that's where I come from. It would be easy for me to to fit in the team and fit in the society. That's why I decided to go to Mbara for a short while so that I can prove myself or prove my worth. And by the time of the contract expiry, everyone is knowing, man, this guy is not supposed to be here in Mbara. He should be somewhere better, which really worked out for me.
Okay. Now, there's a there's a saying that people like people like you are very full of confidence, and usually people find you, especially our society in Uganda, usually will term you as a bit of a disciplined person. What what's your take on it? Because I have seen people who misconstrue some confident people to being very disciplined.
That is me. I don't know. I'm actually confident, but the other part is I am honest. If you like me, you like me. If you do not, really. At the end of the day, it's not you who feeds me. It's not who accommodates me at your home. So honestly, I have to do what makes me happy. And the other thing is, if it is an A, I call it an A. If it is Z, it's a Z. Don't force me to say A yet it's to say A yet it's B. So that is why definitely no person likes an honest person. If you're dishonest, you want even other as well. So I don't deal with that, even if it is who I open and tell them my side.
Okay. You scored, I think,
Hello.
three of. Hello, I can hear you. You scored 3 or 4 goals in a Crane's jersey. Not so many players actually can say that they have done such a thing. How did you feel about that kind of achievement? Yes. Did you hear me?
You come
I
again. I
asked
wasn't getting you.
about the goals the goals you scored in the game against South Sudan, not so many players have scored 3 goals, a hat trick, or 4 goals. How how did you feel about such an achievement? Because I don't know so many players who have actually scored hat tricks in national team colors.
I have to say that is the best moment in my career, best moment ever in my career. Ever since I was born, I do not know. I haven't seen anyone score the 4 goals in one game in a national team color, and I thank God for that. Uh, it being the best moment really describes how much I feel about it, because that is history. That is, I don't know whether people recognized it or even if they didn't, but at least I know I have the evidence. Many people saw it and many people know about it. And I know my children, my grandchildren, God willing, if I have them, they will always know that their dad or their grandfather made history. So I really feel great about that because in my lifetime, I haven't seen anyone do that.
Okay, what has been your best moment, especially playing football? Because you have had very many moments now. You have had moments where you went to South Africa, played in South Africa. You came and played in Chitende. You played for KCC. You have played for Mbarara. You have played for the Cranes. Vipers now. What stands out as the best moment in your footballing career?
Yeah, still, as I said, the 4 goals against South is the best moment in my career. That is ever. I think, okay, I pray there comes other good moments, but I think at the moment I have had good moments, so many good moments in my career. But I think the South Sudan game is the best moment ever in my career.
You have like I said, you came from very far to get to where you are. But what inspired Mucurezi to play football? Because uh, there are so many things that you could have done as a youth. You could have chosen so many other things. But what inspired you to actually kick that ball?
I was inspired by, okay, first of all, some players on the Uganda Cranes, I have to say David Oboa. I really was inspired by that guy. He's my good friend at the moment as well because he really motivates me. He talks to me, you have to do it this way, you have to treat yourself this way. And that's why even the honesty part of it comes in. Uh, but then, in addition to that, football helping me to go to school, that is to say, it has helped me pay school fees from my senior two up to when I finish university. I'd never paid any single coin. So I really felt, oh man, from senior two up to, the time I finish university, I haven't paid any single coin. So that means there's something big about football. So let me try continue pursue this career of football. You never know. I might get the best out of it. And indeed, I'm really getting good results out of football.
Okay, now, where do you see yourself like in the future? Because now you have like hit. I would think you have hit the peak and scale of Ugandan football because if you have played for Vipers,
You're breaking.
uh, uh, you can hear me now. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello, Paul.
I'm not
Can
getting
you hear me?
you.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm getting you now.
Okay, like I was saying, you've hit the scales of Ugandan football. You have played for KCCA, you have played for Vipers, you played in Champions League, you have played for the Cranes. Where do you see yourself past this now? Because where do you see yourself past this?
Okay, thank you. I think, uh, at my view, I'm seeing myself definitely out of Uganda. That's my target. Back to Vipers from Bara City KCCA. I think I don't need to be in any other club here in Uganda at the moment because now I have to pursue, try to look going somewhere further than any other club here in Uganda now. So I have to work very, very hard and achieve my goals in the next 5 years. At least 5 or 10, I'll be retiring football when I've achieved the best out of football.
Okay. Then, what advice would you give? Because there are so many I know for sure. Because when I was in Umbara, I found out that very many youngsters follow you a lot. So, what advice do you give them, especially to keep in the game or to try to emulate you? What kind of advice do you give them?
You lost in the dugout.
Yes. Hello.
I'm now picking you. Yes.
I was asking the advice you'd give to young upcoming footballers, those ones that follow you.
Okay, I think you're asking about advice, but you're breaking at the moment. But the advice I usually give to any young player out, any young player out there, uh, or any other players of my level, or even I don't think above my level, but those players down there, it's always about the discipline. The discipline that is always on and off the pitch really matters a lot in someone's career. That is to say, it's about hard work when you're to play. If you're to play football, football without hard work, you cannot really make it in life, or you cannot succeed in the career. All the players I usually give now an example of Mia Farouk. He's my good friend. He's not as you'd say a Messi. You see a Messi or a Ronaldo. Okay, I would compare Mia with Ronaldo because he was really worked out to be where he is a person who really has worked hard and had the discipline that he motivates me to really work hard and make sure I achieve it to somewhere.
Uh, Paul, okay, one of the questions that I always put to people, that you have seen so many footballers, especially in the local scene. Who stands out as a person that you could call the best player you've seen?
But you have no network
Hello?
in the dark.
No, actually, I have network. It's probably yours that is. Oh, hopefully we can get Paul again to answer the questions that in the few minutes that we're remaining. But thank you for those ones who are watching us today. I can see Sandra. Sandra is in, I think this one's in the USA. Malcolm, uh, Cephas in UK. Thank you for watching us. Hopefully we can, because we have been having a lot of glitches. Oh, Paul, I think you're having a problem with your network. You hear me now?
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
You can hear me? Okay.
Yeah, I
Now
can.
I was asking you, which Ugandan player that you've seen or played with, do you think is the best player you have actually seen with your physically with your eyes?
My best player in Uganda that I've played with and I would really wish to play with again is Moses Waiswa.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, the last question usually I put to the people that agree to speak with me. I ask them to give me 11, the 11 best players, including themselves. If you were given an opportunity to play with those 11 players, which players would those be? The 11 players, and tell us the formation that you put them out in.
I would go with a 4-3-3. Having Dennis Onyango in goal. With in my number two, I would want to have uh, Dennis Okot, because really he had a good time at KCCA or even at Victoria University. Then number three, I would put Joseph Ochaya, and in the central defense, I would go with Juko Morushid and Awani Timothy. And not forgetting in the midfield of Paul Mucurezi alongside Waiso Moses and so many players in the middle there now. Definitely Waiso.
You said four. You said 4-3-3. So you can only have three players in the middle.
Yes, that's how I'm going to come in. My team is going to be
Oh,
too much of attacking. I have to say Waiso is now
mm,
sitting behind me and Mia Farouk. And then
yes.
in the number seven part with an Emma Oki, Terega. Then we come to the number nine, who I have to say is Derek Nsivambi.
Okay, okay. So that team would definitely win. Paul, thank you for sparing time and speaking to me. It has been a pleasure speaking to you, and I wish you success in your future endeavors, and hopefully I can see you playing in the Cranes a bit more, and also in probably in the European side.
Oh, thank you so much, Coach. Thanks so much for your time, and thanks for the great show. I wish you the best that side, and praying so hard that you see me achieve what you've prayed for me. Thank you.
Okay, and have a good night. God
Good
bless you.
night, Coach. Thank you.
Mm.